Okay, you ready already then?
Let me know if you need a brush. I got one.
Okay. She's actually not too bad. Okay. She is like extra plump today. What is going on?
Because even Josh is like, why are you trying to give them hay 3 times a day sometimes? I'm like, because I'm trying to get Storm a little. He's like, but I get that you're trying to get Storm bigger, but that doesn't mean Calypso needs to get bigger. And I'm like, you kind of got a point. But I kind of feel really bad that she's getting hay 3 times and Calypso don't get to eat nothing. And then he's like, yeah, you might want to figure that out with Courtney. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I would probably just put one of them up.
Yeah.
For one of the feedings. Because she definitely...
Right? Like, I was like, she looks bigger.
I definitely thought this was just hair, but that is like...
Yeah.
Puppy.
Uh-huh. And when she was standing there, I was deworming her. I was like, I looked over at Calypso because I was like, how much does Storm really weigh? Like, what is that weight?
Yeah.
Like, is that 1,000 pounds or is that less than 1,000 pounds? And then I looked at Calypso and I'm like, damn, she's over 1,250 for sure. Because I just give the whole tube. I don't know what their weight is, but I've always just given the whole tube.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting here looking at Calypso like, does Calypso need a tube and a half?
It's okay, girl. We still love you.
We do love you. Thicker than a Snicker.
She was a little iffy about that last one, so I'm going to do it in steps. So I put it on, and then I'm going to mess with this other side. And then reward her again. Okay. Take a lap and try and get a release because I feel like she's hanging on to a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. It's getting faster when we take these laps. It was like
Yay.
we're on our way back and she's releasing. Now we just hardly started walking and she's releasing. Okay, come on. Good. Oh, another one. Good. Good. Okay. Her eyes are staying really soft. That's good. You're okay. And I'm just going to work that into the same thing where she touches it and then I'm going to buckle it so she knows it's coming and can be sort of saying, I'm ready.
Like, I'm okay with you putting her around my belly.
Yeah. Okay, she was a little bit frozen right there.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see if she starts to shut down or comes over here and smells this. Good. Even better.
Yeah.
Take it. Good job. Okay, how are you feeling? Can you walk with it on there? See if her legs function. Come on. Oh, we got a release. And another one. Good. I'm thinking one more is coming. She's kind of twitching a little bit here. Okay, I see tension in her nostrils and in the side of her face.
Yeah.
And now she's going into I'm not here mode with her eyes. So I'm going to walk her one more lap and see if we can get a release that way. And I'm still just trying to match steps. There we go. I'm going to reward her because I had to do that twice because it wouldn't fit the other way.
I'm gonna watch her. Like, I'm talking like she is shoving me.
Yeah, we got to work on treat mode with her for
I don't
sure.
know, because I don't want to pop her. What should I do to stop it?
Treat mode.
Okay.
And she'll learn to
Yeah.
stand there.
She is just like,
Yeah. And then maybe even while I'm working with her, just randomly when she's standing there not doing this,
yeah.
give her some
Okay, because
pellets.
I didn't want to click. I was scared if she heard me. I was like, I don't want to mess it up. She's been shoving me the whole time.
Yeah.
Like,
oh my gosh. Yeah, she's just got to learn.
can you move? She's crazy. She's like, I know they're in there. How do I get to them?
Oh, you do have your fanny pack on, huh?
Yeah, that's why she kept shoving me like this, but she's like, whole head, wham!
Okay.
Yay!
She's like, hello. You good? You're looking a little stressed. Okay, she's sure. Sorry. Thank you for being okay. She's not breathing at all.
Yeah, and I'm looking the eyes shutting down.
I see her lip twitching like she may release here in a second, so I'm just gonna hold. Okay. So now she's touching the stand, so we're just going to use that as her start button because she's doing it and it's pretty clear what she's saying.
It's interesting that she doesn't go back to the blanket anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
Uh-huh. It's easier. It's actually like been studied and proven that if they just have food sitting 24/7, of course, if they're not like hungry for it, or they can come work for food. If they feel safe, they'll choose every time to work for the food instead of just taking the free food that's sitting over there.
Oh,
it's pretty interesting, huh?
Nice.
I'm going to let her release one more time if she will. I feel like she needs to. Yeah, we gotta fix that.
I did it a couple times with her, and it's interesting because I go always back to dog training.
Mhm.
When the light bulb comes on, then they offer the behavior that you're looking for to receive the reward.
Mhm.
So the quicker that they can put the two together, the light bulb comes on because they'll offer that behavior. Like,
Yeah.
oh, so it was like she was offering or she was getting it. And then it was funny because if I wasn't, she would look at me and then she'd try to go, like, you could tell her brain was trying to figure out the positioning.
Yeah.
And then she was like, okay, I'm here. You're not rewarding me. Like, I'm doing the behavior.
Yeah.
So what am I, and then I'm like, okay, stop for a second, you know, like,
Yeah.
I gotta watch, I gotta pay attention. And now she's back to shoving me.
Yeah, it might take 10 sessions maybe because
Yeah.
she's really
Yeah.
wanting to shove you around, but she'll get it. And it's good that it's starting to click already for her.
Yeah, because just within like 3 times, she was just like, okay, I got it. Put
Yeah.
my head forward and stand still. And I was like, oh my God, that quick. She's getting it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, now we're going to take a break. I got to focus. And then she's like back to shoving. I'm like,
Yeah, all these things are not overnight or 2 sessions. It takes time, but the thing about the positive reinforcement is that once it's learned, it's super solid. Like once she's really comfortable with all this, she's not going to have a problem with the saddle in the future. Unless some freak accident happens, of course, and she gets caught by the saddle on something or whatever, but that's like Dietz. He was green when I got him, and I started him over because he was just terrified. Like, it was not good. And he got it really fast. Like her, he was scared of the saddle. I think I told you, he would set back when he was tied to be saddled. So from then on, he thought when he was being saddled, he's supposed to back up. So we had to work on that.
oh no.
But I can pull him out and saddle him right now, and he really does not have any issues still. And I haven't worked with him I've done 2 sessions with him this year. And at both times, he's like, okay, whatever, picked up right where we left off, which is just, like, you don't get that with pressure and release training at all, period. So that is a big part of why I like this, because it's just amazing how well it sticks like that.
Yeah.
Now I mess with that side some. Now I'm going to mess with this side some. And then I'll start reaching under and just holding it up. And then we'll progress on. It's so funny she's using that now.
I think it's super cool that she signals to you like, okay, I'm good. That's awesome. Even in
It's just, I don't do that with all of them.
Uh-huh.
Like if I can tell they're releasing and they're actually relaxed, like Sundancer, I won't do that. But with her, since she like hides that tension very well, it's just like really good to know, okay, she's ready.
cool.
Clearly. Big girl, I'm gonna have to loosen that quite a bit. That's so funny.
That is.